So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and he shoots! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, a breakthrough already.
Zubimendi. Saka. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Can he get it through? Great chance! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit,
really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Arsenal restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Gives it back. Now this could be a chance. Nicely aimed pass. João Neves.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Eze. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Saka. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Zubimendi. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Saka receives it in a wide position. Hakimi. Vitinha. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Kvaratskhelia. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. It's a good ball out wide. And he cuts out the supply. Eze. Zubimendi. Saka finding himself in space. Takes a shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Fabian Ruiz. And Kvaratskhelia. And the pass is intercepted. Over to the right flank. Madueke stood his ground strongly. Dembele. Can he spark a counter here? Yeah, that pass has been well intercepted. And it's Vitinha. Vitinha. This is promising. Can he finish? It's hit the upright. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, that face says it all. I think I'd feel the same way, not that I was ever an expert at finishing or anything like that.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Rice. Doué. This is Dembele. That is good alertness. Rice. He might be in here. He's taking on the lot of them. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vitinha. Now, what about a counter-attack? Rice engages and forces him off the ball. Fabian Ruiz. You have to. He's got away. Saka. He's had it taken off him. Oh, it's Dembele. Calafiori. And it's Eze. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Eze. Zubimendi. Rice. Good ball, good take. Now, can they get him away? Marquinhos. Fabian Ruiz. We are into overtime. This is a promising build-up. Vitinha. Doué. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And that is all they have time for. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. The second half is up and running.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, Gyökeres! And it's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Try to game this, all square again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's been cut out, well played. Eze. Well, that pass isn't the best.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, it's Dembele. Good running, strong and purposeful. And the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And again they hit the front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Paris Saint-Germain with the lead. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Doué. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This for genuine comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Knocks it into space. And it's Doué. Shoots! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
He's looking wide. Eze. He's had it nicked away. Shapes to shoot! Goal! just one goal in it now. Game on. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Kvaratskhelia, and the finish! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant to stop the attack.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
The two
14.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same
Le
time.
numéro 87. À leur place, le numéro 29.
Now that's well seen
Le
too.
numéro 19.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Changement.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Hakimi. That is lovely. And he's gone backward here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Eze cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He won't be happy with that one. Lee Kang-in. It's a promising position. Lovely bit of skill. A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
That has been knocked clear. And that was very necessary. Rice, looking to play him in. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Paris Saint-Germain close now to seeing this one through to the end. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, it's Dembele. Passing is crisp and sharp.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Eze, Madueke.
If they want to counter, they could do with more
Il y
speed.
aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Marquinhos. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Rice. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Barcola! And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gyökeres. Madueke. He's on it, can he get away? Has to go back here. That's an excellent interception. And time is up. Paris Saint-Germain pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Game is well and truly set. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
So straight into the action. Timber cuts it out. Rice. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part.
And the shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
That'll be a throw-in. Rice. Now, can they get him away? That's a sharp pass. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Nuno Mendes. More and more pressure on the ball here. Paris Saint-Germain still without a single shot on target. Fabian Ruiz. He's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely shaped ball. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's well spotted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's had it taken off him. Hakimi, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a little off. Oh no, this does not look good. Shoots! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Dembele demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Farage! And he's straight offside. Rice. Great vision. That's been slipped through. He's had a shot! And no mistake. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Eze, that is good alertness. Knocks it into space. Zubimendi. Eze. Oh, they could break here. Threads one in, and that could set him on his way. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's good running with the ball. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Kvaratskhelia with the short one. And it's Mendes. Tries a shot! Oh, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Well, that looks a decent ball. He has found the way through. Good challenge, excellent challenge. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's there to belt it away. Vitinha. That's destined for the flank. Timber. Zubimendi. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's really well manoeuvred. This is Dembele.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's in a great position here. Vitinha. Hakimi. And the counter is on. Madueke. Tacho. And that is the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win?
There's the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Saka plays it short. Now it's Saka. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rice, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Eze. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Saliba gets across to intercept that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Doué. Fabian Ruiz. Rice. Now it's Eze. Oh, easy pickings there. Safonov sends that a long way. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Gyökeres. Hakimi. And it's Eze. Looking for the run. Oh, no joy this time. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz. Zubimendi. Gyökeres. Now it's Madueke. And he was quick to react. Almost an hour gone. Fabian Ruiz getting forward. Paris Saint-Germain have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And it's Eze. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vitinha. Looking to play him in. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's played through for him. And he's managed to get free. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, it's Dembele. And he's intervened well there. Can he spark a counter here? Eze tries to play it through. Gyökeres! Superb from Gyökeres! He's got himself an absolute peach. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Arsenal with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Kvaratskhelia.
Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now that's well seen too. This is Dembele, Vitinha. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Tries to pass it through. Madueke. Time is running out here.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Well, that is not the best ball. It's Dembele! And he hits the net! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Paris Saint-Germain dragged themselves back again.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Real chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. And again!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Paris ended up in no man's land. Nicely weighted ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Timber. There's the crossfield ball. Saka. And that's been in. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
No winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And extra time is next.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 14.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Le numéro 87.
Paris Saint-Germain displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Paris Saint-Germain present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Drama over the penalty spot. Goal! Arsenal! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Big chance! Oh, this looks sharp. Pacho cuts out the pass. Martinelli. Now it's Trossard.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Eze, and he's found a way past. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. That has not gone well. And here's Madueke. Rice. And here's Eze. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that was asking for too much. Calafiori. To Martinelli. Rice. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Trossard. Oh, he's bust charge, surely! And a neat finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think...
And we're halfway through extra time.
Mesdames et messieurs,
so was this when the game was won? Logic and experience would certainly suggest that, but who knows what the game still has to offer. And we are already back underway. Stand still. What is left in the tank now? Pacho going forward. Now it's Trossard. Now it's Eze. He's found a way through. Now this could be a chance. And he's got away from... He's having a shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do.
And he shoots! It's a goal! And they are right back within touch!
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter? To see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Paris Saint-Germain may be down, but not out just yet. Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's on it, can he get away? Can he get on the end of this? Trossard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. This is Dembele. Saliba can get it clear. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
So we're very much on the way now. Oh, some astute defending there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That looks a good cross. Gabriel. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17.
He's having a hit! Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Eze.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pass is just off target. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Madueke.
Arsenal always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every...
And a shot! Chouameni. Bellingham played into space. That's a little off target. Timber. Zubimendi. Eze. Eze. Bellingham. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, great run. Magic goes for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
He won't be happy with that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Eze. Rice. Tries to pass it through. Can he finish? He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And yes, it's him again. Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead. Shoots! And that's in! That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Madrid. Bellingham! And he hits the net! They are right back in business!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
What's your opinion on that goal?
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's found a way through.
Now it's Rodrigo.
He's shifting through the gears here. And a chance! What a wonderful goal! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So we have a breakthrough, and now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Saka. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Madrid have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. So there was the first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Madrid leading just about at the break. It's too close for comfort. It's 3-2. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Now it's Trossard. Bellingham. Valverde.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
No, it's come to nothing. Timber. Rice. No way through. Great vision.
Now it's Rodrigo.
Valverde. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Eze stood his ground strongly. And he was alert to it. Couldn't squeeze it through. Madueke. And it's Rice. Saka. Oh, such a clever touch. Saka charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Rodrigo.
Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Trossard. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That's a good ball. Picked out, big chance! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Madrid now in a position far more desirable.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Delivered from distance, and he's cut it out. Zubimendi. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now there, he's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but...
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Rodrigo.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Alexander-Arnold, the cross comes in. Madueke. Zubimendi. Can he spark a counter here? Rudiger. And it's Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. He has found the way through. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. Madueke.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Valverde. He's going for goal! Gabriel is there to clear. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Oh, it's come loose. Trossard ventures forward. It's a promising position.
Vinicius Junior.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Shot could be on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He has a look up. Carreras. It's Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Zubimendi. Now it's Trossard. He's found a way through. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Rudiger. And the pass is intercepted. And he's picked out the run. This looks promising. Aquinic tries a shot! And that is as far as it goes. Madrid have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they react.